Border Patrol, which is ISIS. I found out some stuff on my own, and I spoke to a young lady that was locked up with her. I called myself giving Blinger all the information, and they never said anything, including TikTok lawyer. You know how many times I sent messages to TikTok lawyer telling her, look, I have information that could possibly help her. They wanted to take all the shine. So you know what I do? I don't come on TikTok no more. I'm waiting for her to come home. I don't give nobody my money. I'm only on TikTok because of one person, and that's Ivany, because I'm her sensation. Now let's get to the part, because people is not understanding her rights. First of all, he's not on the birth certificate. Unless, and this is coming with laws, it doesn't matter what state is in, unless he gets in the paternity test, and they cannot do the paternity test without her. She has to, it's not a one-sided.
Wait. Don't read the comment. Don't read the comment. You talk to me.
I'm not.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Toya, you know I was giving you information too, baby. But the point is this. Everybody talking about, once the judge denies you the first time no custody, temporary custody, that should tell him something. You know why he was denied? You're not on the birth certificate, buddy. You need to acknowledge that you're the father. Right now, they would not take that child and give it to him knowing that he is not the father. A DNA test has to be established before the judge can hear anything.
And you know what? We already established that over here, and we said that over here.
Exactly. So it's at no time he can, but for.
So let me ask you, what about what he posted after he was denied? I want you to touch on that.
First of all, you guys need to send a copy of that to the law. You have to send that to her lawyer. The same way that y'all taking screenshots to send it to him, y'all need to send it to the right person. Like
wait. When you say you are taking screenshots to send to him, what are you talking about?
People are taking screenshots because he don't know that I'm a little investigator, and he don't know that I'm following him and his close friends.
Okay.
Well, now we know, but I've been following him and his close friends. I've been following both of his pages. And he's been posting things in his close friends because people on TikTok, that's Ivany enemy, has been sending it to him. So the same way that he using that, her lawyer can send, basically her lawyer can take.
And then people that want no Jamaican?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Basically, he can be held in contempt because he's putting that out there to put whoever has that baby in jeopardy. That can go real bad for him. Because remember, one of her charges is stalking. So who's really stalking who?
Well, you know.
And he has a restraining order.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, mama. Hold on. Remember me have to catch up to no take time with me now.
Okay.
Remember, say me not used to this live thing, you know. Ask the people them where follow me. Me not used to live. People who follow me, please tell us me not understand about the live thing, you know.
Okay, so let me explain this to you.
No. Okay. You don't have to explain to me because I have everything in my document. Everything I have in my document.
Violation of his restraining order. He's not supposed to mention her. He's not supposed to post anything about her because it's violations of the restraining order. It doesn't just go
repeat that.
Okay, a restraining order does not go one way. It goes both ways. Even though he was the one that was granted the restraining order, he is also violating his restraining order. Because if you read the restraining order that you post, it says both parties have no contact. He's still having contact. He's still having contact by mentioning her, by going on social media, posting, if you guys tell me where my son whereabouts, that's a major violation. He can be held in contempt.
I've been saying this over here. Boom. Yes, go ahead.
He can be hold on, just dropped my phone. He can be held in contempt. You know why I know this? Because that's where I work. I work in the domestic violence department of the courthouse. He can be held in contempt. When he gets held in contempt, she can turn around now and do a restraining order. Just because he have one don't mean that she can't
So
get one also.
wait there, Kanzi, wait there. What do you think about the caregiver? Is the caregiver at risk? At this more you
No,
touch
the
upon.
caregiver is not at risk. Let me tell you something. See, people think Ivany is
No, wait. How is not the caregiver at risk? If you post on your platform, even though you work at courthouse,
but
you're saying you're coming to us, the public, and you're saying anybody who's know the information, name and address. I am reading what he said, Mama. Name and address. Once the information is legit, I'll pay for it. No.
exactly that part he can be holding contempt. But what I'm saying, let me rephrase what I meant by no, because who the baby is with, she has strong women. She has Knots. She has Toya. She has mommy
Hello.
So whoever the
Hello,
baby is with,
Kanzi.
yes,
Whoever the baby with, we don't know, and we don't want any call
exactly.
over here.
Whoever the baby is with is
We
not
don't
in
want any
jeopardy.
call over here. Go
Okay,
ahead.
no problem. Whoever the baby with, I don't see it is in contempt of him. So somebody needs to get that to her lawyer, not only to her criminal lawyer, but to the family lawyer. Okay? Because God forbid now he put out a certain amount of money and people see this baby and see whoever has that baby and snatch that baby just for the money.
All right. I mentioned that
So
yesterday too. And he said there is no limit.
there
All right.
is a limit. There is a limit.
No,
He's in contempt.
no. He just said there's no limit to what he will pay.
Exactly. So this is serious. What the smart people in her life need to do is take that same recording, because it's on every platform. Take that same screenshot and send it to her lawyer. Not only the criminal lawyer, but the family lawyer. What the family lawyer can do is get an emergency hearing along with the criminal lawyer, because there's such thing as emergency hearing. There's also a hearing as hold in contempt. He can be held in contempt. I don't understand why this man feel like he can do what he want. Also, the tape that you have is evidence. He's trying to get custody, but patting himself on the back saying that he's not gonna do nothing for that child if he's with Ivany. The laws don't work like that.
Hold on. You hold on. Let me find it for you, Mama. Come in one. Let's say we are tell lie over here. Hold on.
Okay.
Mina, for one, let me start this right here. You can keep all of it. You had 100 doctor's appointments, and I didn't pay for nan one of the motherfuckers. And you go to the doc, and you go to the judge and say, I got 100 receipts, judge. He didn't pay for my doctor's visit. He don't need to see the baby, or this for reason. The judge gonna look at you like you stupid as fuck and say, oh, he's not obligated to. That shit, y'all keep saying, it's not
There's no judge gonna say that.
I'm not helping out with no fucking doctor's appointment. I can pay for a million.
You hear what the gentleman said?
That's a lie. Let me tell you about family court. Let me tell you about family court now. He's full of it. She's basically showing that he's acknowledging that he know that she was pregnant. He's acknowledging that he chose not to provide for this child. He's showing that all he's trying to do is, what he's saying is he wants the child all for himself. That's one thing I know about Atlanta. The laws are for the mother in Atlanta. It's no way that he's getting full custody. What he don't realize that he did was, you have a restraining order. So now we all know that Ivany has no one in Atlanta. So what he did now, he kind of feel like, oh, I got this in the bag, but he really doesn't. What he did now by having that restraining order is, once Ivany come home and Ivany gets the custody of her child, whether it's joint custody, for that year of that restraining order, guess what they're gonna do? Each child has a court-appointed lawyer. Even though Ice is that young, he has a court-appointed lawyer. Now, guess what he's gonna do to himself? It's gonna be supervised visits, because there's no one to meet him halfway to give him that child for the weekend. So his only supervision is going to be now at the courthouse, sir, because you put a restraining order on her.
Okay, so he has a petition that we read over here. Me go looking at my docket seat because as me tell us say, me have my local filing cabinet. So he's filed a petition when he says that if the mother want to come see the child, it's based upon his discretion.
Oh my God.
That was an emergency
No, there's
temporary
no
custody.
such thing. Let me tell you what a lawyer does. Okay. Let me tell you what the courts do.
Hold on. What, 1 second. Hold a thought. Hold on. Come here, I forgot go in a film cabinet, you know. Hold on.
Okay.
No, me have to have all like that. No, but me have to have all of the paperwork, my love.
Okay,
Me have to have all
okay.
like paperwork, you know. Catty, come here.
Okay.
Catty, come here. Come here once and for all. Me have to all have the little paperwork, my love. Me have to have them. Hold on there. Hold on there, Kanzi. Catty,
Yes, my darling.
go into the cabinet there for me and read the petition that the father
Yes,
was asking the
mama.
court for.
Hold on, let me
Let me
address
quick and fast and read the petition. The one that you send me, you know, me already print them off and have it in my folder, but me have something for my hand now. So please read the petition for me. Thank
Yes.
you. Just a
All
second,
right.
Kanzi.
So I have it, yes or no? It says, ex parte order for temporary custody. Petitioner having presented his emergency motion for ex parte under for temporary custody, the same being considered by the court. It is ordered that the petitioner shall have temporary legal and physical custody of the minor child, a male child, 4 months, born in 2023. Respondent shall have visitation with the child as
And
petitioner shall allow.
Catty, the
Yes.
respondent supposed to be the mother, right?
Yes, the mommy.
All right. And what he said about the mother?
He said petitioner shall have visitation, right? While the petitioner shall allow under conditioner set by the petitioner until a hearing is being held by about the allegation made by the father, which is the petitioner.
So wait. So if the hearing take 1 year or 2 year, should basically he must say, make the visit go on. Is that what he's saying?
No. I to myself.
That's like out the window because he wasn't granted the emergency custody. Let me tell you what emergency custody is based on. That child is in evident danger. That child is not being taken care of. That child doesn't have a roof over the head. This is why the emergency petition was denied. Okay, so we're not even going to talk about that. Now let's go to the orders. Okay, he doesn't tell the judge that he will give her, it's okay for her. It sounds good, but a judge at this point, once it's in front of a judge, it's no longer. Let me tell you how it works. First, say Ivany was home, right? And they take it to court. First, they would have seen a family mediator. Okay? The mediator would have listened to them, listened to Ivany, and listened to him.
Kanzi, wait there, Kanzi. Kanzi, just a second, mama.
Okay.
Look here. Where moderator there? Uno like up my live, you know. Uno can't say so much gem a drop over here today. And I sit down for my live chap 10. All if you don't like me, like up the live. No, they scream record me and put me all about missus. When they're ready,
okay.
It's okay. Me not have that.
Okay, so basically,
hold on, Kanzi. Hold on there. Run up the live for me now. Like up the live. Hold on there, Kanzi. Hold on there. You hold your thought there. Me know you want. Hold on. I did like me. I wait for me now. Don't say a word. You wait the mama. All right, go ahead now, dear. Go ahead.
Okay, so if she was out, it would have been a court-appointed mediator. The mediator, and there's also it's called a child advocate that will go into the home, investigate the home, see who she lived with, see how the child is living, and also interview everyone in his home. So that mediator can come back to the judge and say X, Y, and Z. But if they do not meet an agreement through the mediator, it goes in front of a judge now. When it goes in front of the judge and this mediator said, both of them are being stubborn, we cannot come to agreement, we need you, the judge will step in. What he don't realize is he's talking big on these videos where he's not paying for nothing if she has custody. Buddy, you took it to the state. Now, the judge, let me tell you, people don't know. When they're doing child support, they pull out a book. It's a book. Each child is entitled to a certain amount, okay? He cannot tell a judge he's not paying no child support if she gets full custody, okay? Another thing that people don't understand, Ivany has a lot on her side when it comes. I'm not talking about criminal, I'm talking about family, because that's my division. She has a lot. She's provided everything, and he stated that before the child was born. She has videos all over social media showing how she takes care of that child. That's 2 points against her. She pays her own bills. It doesn't matter how she gets the money. She's paying her bill, because you know what my judge asks people? He'll say, who do you live with? And he can say, I live with my girlfriend and we split bills. And then there's Ivany. And Ivany going to say, I do this all by myself, judge. And the judge is going to ask him what kind of job she had. What kind of job do you have? He's going to say,
Guys, just a second. Moderator, make you the black option, jump, refresh the live and come back now and work now. Refresh the live and come back and work. Go ahead.
It doesn't matter if, let me tell you something. It's people that is locked up and came home and be great parents. She's not locked up for abuse. We're talking about ICE. Some of y'all is so slow. A family judge is not gonna, if that's the case, the whole world would not have their children if they hold grudges for that person being locked up. But I'm not speaking to the illiterate people. I'm speaking to the people that knows the law. Anyway, let me keep going, because this is where the hate come in. I have to stop and say this. I'm Guyanese, okay? Yes, Guyanese people, we have it out. But until I came on TikTok, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but until I came on TikTok, I've never seen unity when it comes to the Jamaican community. It's like the Jamaican community is jealous of one person doing better than you. As a woman, you are supposed to, as black women, it doesn't matter if I'm from Guyana, she's from Jamaica, wherever, we all stick together as black women. And you know who's tearing her down the most? Is the black Jamaican community. And yes, I'm saying it. I mean, people feel that she should not have her kids based on what she did when she was young, overtaking somebody's website. Are you guys serious? Serious? Like, it makes you think like it's something wrong with these grown-ass women that have had kids. And you want to wish this woman bad for what? Why? Because she's outdoing y'all? Because that's all it is. It gotta be jealousy for another black woman, another black Caribbean woman to sit there and say, oh, he deserved to have the baby. Over what? Over because you don't like that she's pretty? You don't like that she got a better apartment? You don't like that she's doing good with her kids because you thought that she wasn't gonna do good by ICE. You know how many of y'all sat up there and said her issues was gonna cause her problems when I sat and like I said, I've been following her for years. Ivany wanted a child. If people remember when she had miscarried before and everybody put it all over social media. We're human. Let me tell you something. Working with judges or not, let somebody play with my kids, okay? Any woman that's a real mother gonna protect their cub. And for these Jamaican people, every day to sit and kick her back in is trifling. Because that could be your daughter, that could be your niece, that could be your grandchild, that could also be your great-grandchild. Y'all not thinking of what y'all say about this woman. She has a mother. She has sisters. Y'all talk about, that's to show that half of them are not sensation. Because they be like, where's her mother? Every time we was on live, Ivany was on the phone with her mother. Where's her sister? If people recall, she was saying that she was going to her sister's wedding that was getting married in Connecticut. Okay? She got to get ready for her sister's wedding. So people just hear what they want to hear and run with it because they have a fucking small mind and it's ignorant. Ignorant. I'm one sensation that I done got a page removed. I had to do a second page because I'm not going to let you sit there and talk about her. They're mad. She is God's child. Is nothing in this world that y'all can do when she is God's child. ICE came on the 25th, okay? When the day she got locked up, we had an earthquake in New York, all over Central Jersey. Y'all need to realize who y'all put y'all mouth on because y'all never know God has a purpose for Ivany. I love.
Hold on, Kanzi, hold on.
But it has to stop. Stop bringing her down. This is one person that I know that haven't said nothing negative. And I only come on your page to listen for the up-to-date because every time you ask for up-to-date, you cannot get one. And I'm one that I'm all for the I will curse you out. I might sound Americanized, but I'm a true Guyanese. I will tell you who's skunt to kiss and who's skunt not to kiss. Simple as that. And like I said, he has no rights. So whoever's chubby enough, it be so many people on these live thinking that they're so educated and sound dumb as hell. You're not educated. You cannot write new laws. You cannot make it the way you want to make it. You cannot base her situation on your situation. Okay? So stop it. The more that you guys talk down on her, the more that you guys want her son to be removed, God is not making it happen. So understand, y'all hate, y'all words that y'all speaking into existence is bringing her out on top. It's keeping her blessed. This shit is ridiculous. Nobody's going to give her credit that she took care of that child better than some of these mothers that had their kids for years. Nobody's going to give her
hold on
credit.
for a second, Kathy.
Okay.
Yes, Mama. I was going to re-edify again to anybody that is on here that don't understand. If you don't live in the state of Georgia and you want to talk and you don't understand the law, first of all, let's give you some education about the laws in Georgia.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you are not married in the state of Georgia, you have a child out of wedlock, the father, whether it's alleged, biological, and you know, he has no legal rights nor legal say to that child.
Amen.
And in order for him to have any legal rights
Has to be
to
a
that
DNA
child,
test.
he has to go through the court. And even if you do a DNA test, he has to be legitimized in the state of Georgia. And if the judge does not legitimize you, you still have no rights to that child.
Say it
That
again.
is
Repeat
the law
that part.
in Georgia.
Repeat that part.
even if a judge does not legitimize you as a father's prospective father, you have no legal rights whether your name is on the birth certificate.
Amen.
The mother can go wherever and do whatever she wants with her child. Understand the law. So a lot of people are on here that love to talk and said, oh, it's not his right. It's not his right. He's not married to her.
He has none.
He's not married to her.
When he walked out of that hospital and didn't sign them papers. You have none, buddy.
And if you know this, let me tell you this too. If you as a woman, and let me just put this out there too. If you as a woman have a child, right? And you have a child for a man that is married, you know, he still cannot be deemed legally the father.
Amen.
It's basically the person that he is married to. She can take your child if she wants to.
Another thing, I'm West Indian. My kids are all American, okay? When have it been a law where I hear them saying, oh, she can't send, how many of us used to go to your country for the summer with the grandparents? Oh, she's trying to send him to Jamaica. And so what? She can't send that child on a trip? It's just like the slowest people that's on TikTok.
Yep. And she can do that because once, again,
that child can go on summer breaks.
Look here, she can, and then what people don't understand, if a lot of Jamaicans are on here are Caribbean. Even if you're an American citizen, your child is an American citizen. I love to hear. I hate hearing people are like, oh, your child belongs to the state. Your child belongs to the state. First of all, if that was the case, every Jamaican that came here on a B1 visa, have a child and leave and raise their child in Jamaica, why did America not go back and take them? Their child is still there now going to school. And as Jamaican citizens, what you need to realize, as long as you are a Jamaican citizen, your child can have dual citizenship.
Amen.
So if you go, as long as you have a birth certificate, you go to Jamaica or you go to Pica or wherever you got to go to, get your child a Jamaican passport. And once you get your child a Jamaican passport, no one can stop you from taking your child out of the country and go to that country and stay there for the rest of their life until that child decides they want to come back here. And that's a given fact.
And let me also say this, because this was another thing that I've been dying to say. First of all, when a child does not have the father on the birth certificate, it doesn't matter what state it is, whether it's Atlanta, whether it's New York, she does not need no okay or does not need no permission to get a passport for that child. The only way that child, she needs his permission is if that child is on, that father is on that birth certificate. If he's not on the birth certificate, all they see is Ivany. She do not need his signature for any damn thing. So again, take that out of you guys' head because you guys don't run with facts. You guys run with slowness, okay? So he's not, she doesn't have any father on there. She does not need no one's right to get, or no one letter, or no one permission, or no one to go with to get a passport with her for her child. As far as they know, she's the only guardian of this child. Another thing women need to know is when a child is born, no one has custody of that child, not even the mother. And I'm telling you guys this because I've seen it happen too much in court. Women come to court and say, but that child has been with me. No, I'm telling you, black women, some real stuff. Now, when a child is born, make sure when you get your child security number, you call the Social Security hotline, and you attach your child to you. So your child is underneath your social. Every single one of your kids. Just because you have a social and just because it says that your mother, Social Security doesn't know that. You need to call Social Security and let them know this is my child. I had this child such and such. Even though you went to the Social Security office and got a Social Security card for that child, it doesn't matter. You need to call Social Security and put that child underneath your Social Security number, underneath your name as the mother. I'm just giving y'all some facts because I've seen that happen too often in court. She'll be like, well,
just a second, guys. Barrett has been waiting for a while. Barrett, pull your mic, mama.
sorry.
Just a second. There's a lot of people want to come up on the live. Where she? Pull your mic.
Wait, how I do that? Okay.
No, not you, her. Barrett, go ahead.
Wait, I'm going to go off. I'm sorry, I'm just here. Listen, I'm so sorry. I'm going to go off.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, you want to have some? You have something to say?
Honestly, I don't really have much to say more. And I don't have much nothing to say.
What do you think?
Well,
Okay. By watching her, what do you think of her as a mother?
What? I better mother than me.
No.
What she did normally take people something. Normally take people page and something. She's that when they come and start a child, she's number one. Better most away. So, and I know we may believe that if you take her baby, and how enough you get no chance with the baby. Have my corrupt baby. She's
No name calling, people. No name calling, sorry. No name calling.
No, that's the alleged father, Barrett.
Yeah.
The member says alleged.
Oh, okay.
Or it. That sounds better.
It is so-called it. Nothing get no chance to their own baby. She's a good mother. Let me say something to you. Me depend on her live every day. Every day. And how me seeing cheaty baby, sometimes me have to say, me have to work and me there around for me. When me can be a mother like Ivany, sometimes I just that me have to say, because she's magnificent when it comes on her child. And nobody can take that from her. And I hope she come out and can get back with eyes and stuff. The rest of it, you leave it in a God hand.
All right, Barrett. Thank you for that, my darling. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Anybody else? If you want to come talk what kind of mother she is, please jump up
Let me
here.
tell you about the mother she is.
Hold on, guys. This is a platform for it. And the next question I want to ask is the caregiver is at risk because nobody's shining light on it, and we're shining light on it today. I mean, no set I go
Yes,
viral, my love.
the caregiver is at risk. Major risk.
Hold on. Maybe get the people them up here. I don't have to take time with me. Remember, I forced me to do the live, yeah, you know.
At risk, big time. If he put in no amount on the money.
Hold on.
Risk, big time. If he put in no amount on the.
Guy needs mute your mic.
Let me see how I do this.
Okay, let me mute it for you.
Yeah, because I don't know how to do that.
Okay. The lady that comes in the box, Sasha.
Hello, good afternoon. You guys hearing me?
Yeah, man, wagwan.
Ivany is a wonderful mother. I love how she used to read books with eyes. Eyes is very clean.
Right.
I don't have no children and she beat me. She beat my sisters. She beat a lot of women who have kids. She take very good care of Ice. Ice in short and nothing. You don't even know when Ice hungry. And I'm so proud of her.
Yes.
And God has her back. She's gonna come out on top.
Right.
And I keep praying for her day or night. I write her name and I put it in my testament. When I pray morning, when I pray in the night, I call her name.
Yes.
And I know he will answer our prayer. Some people out there's rain don't fall at one man door mouth. When you dig hole, dig two. Today for me, tomorrow for you.
See him say go.
That's all I have to say.
All right, thank
God
you. Thank you,
bless.
Sasha. Yes. The lady up top there, Claudette, pull your mic.
Yes, pleasant good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Hearing me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah,
good
you go.
afternoon. I see Ivany as a wonderful, wonderful mother. Me have
Mm,
3 daughters, me not tell a lie. Ivany beat my 3 daughters with them picnic. Me I tell you the honest truth as a mother. I wanna outbeat my children them. So we all me see she love her like a one baby. In spite of everything what she
mm,
do, she's a good mother. And I pray that God when she come out, all the negative what people say about her, she don't pay it any mind. She just call upon God. Me just wish her a happy Mother's Day
yes.
if she can't hear we. You
Mm,
understand? And I
yes.
pray that God keep her in her bosom. You understand? And I hope when she come out, she just look and say, God, you give me another chance.
Mm,
You understand? And I pray that
mm,
she serve. She go up, she not for baptize, but she can serve God
mm.
until she ready for baptize. And she just read some scripture. If you could have sent some psalms going there, go give her. She want to send Job's
Well,
go give her.
you know what,
Job make
Claudette?
she
I think you're new to the life. What we do a lot here over here, we pray a lot.
yeah.
So I think you're
I
new to
know
the
I pray
life.
I know. Yeah, man, I
Mm,
know, darling.
mm,
Me pray for her too when we go church. And me beg
mm.
prayer for her. You
Yes.
understand? And I pray that God will not send if I ever Job make she read about Job. And she
Mm.
said Job was a man we go through holy. So maybe she would have second to Job now. You understand? And I pray that God make she come out safe and protect her, she and her baby.
Okay. All
All
right,
right.
Claudette.
All
Thank
right,
you
darling.
so much for that. For all the mothers, happy Mother's Day. When it comes, all right. Oh, sorry, D at the bottom. Sorry, D. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry,